What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Who Dat Travel, and I've got my Disco Yeti shirt on, which means we're only at one place, Animal Kingdom. We are heading back to the Kilimanjaro Safari because, of course, we want to see the animals for little man. Now, we are going to try to do a bunch of different stuff for the little man today. We are going to try to hit Rafiki's. We are going to try to do the Up Show. We are going to do Triceratops Spin. So we have a long list for, of course, a short day. We are going to be doing this in the morning. I think we might be going back to Epcot again. We really haven't got to spend a ton of time doing rides at Epcot. We've been eating. So, but we're going to try to hit all of those this morning and see what we can get through before nap time hits. So let's see what we can get done. All right, for those of you who watched my boys weekend, you can see that they do have a new setup. Well, at least new in the last few months. You actually keep your strollers with you, which is kind of nice to have little man in there, but we do have to put our masks on, so. All right, so they are saying 50 minutes, but the nice thing, we get to take the stroller with us. So he gets to chill out in the stroller rather than Dad's arms the whole time, or Dad's shoulders, or run around. So we'll let you know how long this line really is. We are just outside of the main entrance right now. Last time I was here, it was about 35 minutes. So although I'm seeing that they extended a queue area, so this might be 50 minutes. So instead of winding all the way back to the Lion King, they have opened up back here and have some gates to run through. So pretty sure this is going to be a 50-minute queue, but we're timing it. So far we've been moving pretty well. And again, having the stroller, not a bad thing at all. So again, a little bit different. They had us park our stroller. They let us know where to go. But again, once you've parked your stroller, you kind of are in a fast pass almost area that gets you just about where you were in line before you stopped and parked. So we're on our way to the safari. Are you ready to see the animals? I hope so.
Hello, everyone. Welcome down the safari.
Now guys, they're coming up on a watering hole, and that's usually a pretty good spot. The greater kudu. Now the kudu, the females do not have horns, while the males do. Food for them. Now guys, if you look over to your left, you can get a nice picture of the hippos there in the pool. 13 feet forward from a standing point. They will cool them down about 15 degrees when they do that, which is pretty cool. Now they will use those ears to hear. They can hear just like Mingo. It is also the lightest pink. Now it gets that pink color from its diet. It eats lots of shrimp, which is full of beta-carotene, and that beta-carotene shape of their jaw. When they were first introduced to the white rhinos, we heard the Afrikaans word wheat, and we misinterpreted it as white, but it actually meant wide. And that's to do it during the day. This protects their prey from being. There's a little antelope. That's the bontebok. The bontebok is completely extinct in the wild, but they thrive on reserves. That is as pets because they are so easy to maintain. They also have that high value to them.
All right, so we just got done with the safari. We didn't see as many animals as normal. Hey, each safari is different, so it's not like they're caged animal, and that's why the Jungle Cruise has animatronics. So it was still fun. We still saw a lot. We saw the baby white rhino, really cool there. We are gonna do Rafiki's, however, it just opened, so the line on the train is pretty long. We're gonna walk around and see what time up is. I think it's 10:30, so we've got a little bit of time, but maybe we'll hit a little bit of the dinosaur and Triceratops Spin. Really, if you haven't been into the dinosaur area, Chester and Hester really has a huge backstory, and it is a lot of fun to actually go around and look at that backstory. It's not just a random land. Well, okay, it's a little random, but there actually is a really good story behind the whole thing. All right. Now, as I was talking about the backstory with Chester and Hester, they actually stopped along a road trip and created this area because they stopped and made a gas station, basically, because of all of the artifacts that were found in the area and with the Dino Institute. So yes, dinosaur, that one. So they had actually made this roadside stand, and all of this popped up. They had college students that actually made one of the restaurants, and if you stop and read these signs, they are looking for help and all that kind of thing. So there is a lot of backstory, a lot of fun stuff. But we are here for one fun thing for the little man, which is Triceratops Spin. So we are gonna head in there and go for a spin. All right, after a Triceratops Spin, we are going to try to make it over to Up. We have like 10 minutes, so hopefully there are some seats left, but we got to move it. Ready to see some birds? All right, we made it to Up.
Relationships with not even close. Some baby grapes for you. Here you go.
Somebody's trying to volunteer.
Well done, and you know what they eat? All right, buddy, you ready to show off that silent flight? They're birds found out in Africa, and they are actually really important. Something incredible happened. All of us realized they needed help, right? So they started cleaning up waterways where the bald eagles fished.
All right, so we got to see the birds at the Up adventure there. The birds take flight. A lot of fun. Not sure he was quite old enough. He did lose some interest after a half hour. But overall, it was really cool, really fun to see some of the birds from the Africa area. And we are heading to Rafiki's now, as long as the line's not too long. It's about 11 o'clock, so again, we're nearing our nap time. So we just have learned to not push naps. The idea of pushing a nap for a 2-year-old or almost 2-year-old, just bad. So we're gonna head back as normal. So, but we're gonna see Rafiki's line there. Now, what toddler doesn't like riding a train? So it's a great all-around spot. And then we get to pet some animals. All right, here we go to Rafiki's Planet Watch. You can see that there is a bunch of strolling parking here in the line. And now that we've waited for a little bit, well, there's no line. So again, on the Rafiki's tour or train trip, you can see animals up close sometimes. I've seen the ostriches actually run along with the train before. There's one of the white rhinos up close as well in the cheetah building and the rhino building. To be completely honest, until I had a little guy, I would have never come here. However, now it is a must for us to come. Getting to pet animals, being up close to them, and these are some of the most docile and chill animals I've ever seen. I've watched kids pull on ears and everything else, and they are, I mean, they're still animals, but they are really, really good with kids. Bueller's kind of a celebrity. That's enough petting, Bueller? You got your pets in? All right, let's go see other ones then. Pet the body, buddy. Good job.
Taking a rest.
You do have to wash your hands on the exit, so we're going to let little man wash his hands. So there is a lot more to Rafiki's Planet Watch than just the affection station or affection section. There is a spot that you get to be able to draw your own animal with a Disney animator. They do also have the veterinarian area that shows you how they prepare their food, and also if you've watched the shows on Disney Plus, you actually can see the veterinarian area that they will do surgery. So very, very cool to walk in there, but for us right now, now, we need to head to nap time. So we're going to head out of the park. We'll show you anything really cool that pops up along the way, if anything does. Other than that, we're gonna head to a nap time, and then I believe you'll see us at Epcot. So keep watching and we'll see where we get into over there. So we'll see you all later. And we're back. Now, we ended up taking a little bit longer today. We ended up going to the Vineland Mall and went to the Disney outlet that had a 3-hour wait. So, well, we went ahead and did that. But we just walked into Epcot and saw mice. We have Mickey and Minnie. And, oh. And I think someone is a little bit starstruck right now. We have had really good luck running into Epcot and seeing the characters at just outside of Spaceship Earth. It's a great spot. We've met 4 of the 5 Fab 5. So, all right, now that we saw the main mice, we are going to head and go see Nemo. We're gonna let Little Man run around a lot. This trip has been a lot different for us, and the fact that he's been in the stroller much more than normal, and we're noticing it. He's not acting himself, but he is getting older. He is almost 2 years old, and well, midway into the terrible twos, because those started about 18 months, for us at least. But he wants to be more independent, so we're gonna try to give him a little more time to run around and have some fun. You know, the more fun your toddler's having, the more fun you're having, of course. All right, Nemo says 20 minutes, but we'll find out. Just keep swimming. He actually really likes walking through this line. All right. So this was a walk-on, even though it was listed at 20 minutes.
Explore the Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
Oh, what a beautiful prize. Too far.
The big blue world.
Turn our stomachs inside out. I'm gonna do as your friends. Oh, you know, I just think excitement to dentist's office.
All right, getting off Nemo, one of the best things, of course, is walking around the sea. And of course, coming into the manatee area. And if you've been watching on Disney Plus, there's a couple stars that are located in here. Having a bit of dinner. This is my proof that just eating vegetables does not make you skinny. So the eels are definitely a hit, because usually you can see a couple of them out.
Alright, I told you we'll be on our way there.
Now, when they're actually looking like they're chomping their jaw at you, that's actually just how eels breathe. So they're not being vicious. A lot of scuba divers and a lot of snorkelers kind of get that a little bit confused. The seas is definitely a great spot to be able to spend a lot of time. All right, if you at all get motion sickness or whatnot, being in the aquarium for a little bit too long with the sharks, the way that the glass is really does let you see the fish better, but it really does play with your eyes, plays with your head, and it can get a little bit nauseous in there. I don't get motion sickness, and I was still getting a little bit, I get a little bit of a headache and needed to leave. So we are heading out of here and on to more adventures. So it is definitely hot today, so we're going to stop at L'Artisan Des Glaces and grab some ice cream. So little man loves his ice cream, and well, so do mom and dad. So what a better way to stop in and have some in France. So some of the flavors that they have: coffee, mint chocolate, one of my favorite, the candy peanuts with chocolate peanut butter fudge is absolutely fantastic. coconut white chocolate, and also they have sorbet, pina colada, raspberry, a special, and then of course you can get the macaroon ice cream sandwich. They also do the sandwich inside the bread, which is a warm bread. It's a brioche bun. I enjoyed it, but you know, I'm just going for regular ice cream. Right, so I do have to say that the ice cream was very good, and little man, well, ate about half of my double and is eating my entire cone. So we did ask for the cone on top. The wife had a macaroon. She absolutely loved it. She loved it so much in the fact that I didn't get to film any of it. So we are going to start heading around the world. We need some cups of water. One of our favorite spots is the refreshment stop. I realized that we are going to walk basically the entire way around the world to get water and then do a bunch of coming back. But hey, we like to do a trip around the world. We actually kind of challenge ourselves in a day to how many times we can go around the world. I think our max is 6. So not gonna happen tonight, but hey, it's one of our games that we play when we're here. Each time around the world is 1.1 miles, so we like to get our walks in. So this is a topiary I have not seen before, or at least didn't pay attention to. The dragon is really awesome. I am not a big plants person. You know, I hate mowing my lawn. So the fact that people can grow this and make it look that just amazing really is quite a thing to me. All right, we made it over to the Refreshment Outpost. Right now there's not a line. Normally there isn't too bad of a line there. However, during some of the festivals, especially when they have something special there, like right now they have the pineapple with tahini, sometimes there is a little bit of a line, but it is a great spot to get your free cups of ice water. After our drink, we came back to China, and little man has to do some running around. As I said, we've had a little bit different time at the parks than we normally do. So this is an important spot, or important part for him, is to burn off energy, and we really haven't. And yes, it's kind of like herding cats. We can find quiet spots of the park. As you notice, there's not a whole lot of people back here in China right now. So this is where we choose to do the running around. There's a couple good spots as well. England is a great spot back in their maze, but unfortunately, we can't get them back over there right now. So China it is. That the cast members are dancing with him. So that was Latin Ambition, and we stayed for pretty much the whole show. Little man danced his booty off, as you could see from some of those shots. So that took just over about half hour, but you know what? Absolutely worth every moment of it. So you guys have seen a theme. You plan, and those plans just change because, well, if you have a toddler, their plans change. And if you're going to have anything resembling having a good day, you need to be able to go with those changes. And that change, you can see the hair. That change tonight was Latin Ambition. And the wife says it was probably one of her favorite shows ever that she's seen out here. So lots of fun. So we're going to continue on. We're going to eat a little bit, maybe ride some more rides. Stick around. We'll find out what we end up doing. The tiny dictator will tell us. The wife has wanted the frushi, and little man may eat some too. So we have stopped in the China Pavilion to go ahead and grab some of that. She is strawberry, pineapple, and cantaloupe wrapped in sweet rice with pink soy wrap served with whipped cream. All right, so as for the lamb curry, I believe the wife licked the paper carton it came in. She loved it. She loved the plantains. I can't talk. The curry was good, and the lamb was very good. Rice went with it. Overall, great. She said she could have eaten a complete another one. I'm obviously having problems talking this evening, and that is a huge remark for her because normally she does not say that. So, huge win on the lamb curry. All right, so we were going to go and grab some food from Mexico, or the festival one, but it's closed. So instead, we're gonna head up into the pavilion and go ride 3 Caballeros. So I'll get some food eventually. Uh-oh, somebody sees, remember me. Okay, this is seriously tight in here. Like, I hit both sides. Ugh. Every time I come through here, it does give me vibes of the Blue Bayou. So if you've been to California, you've been to Disneyland, and you've been through Pirates, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it just doesn't have quite the same effect as Pirates. But it's still kind of cool. Adios. All right, well, we are finishing our evening with a little bit of an adult beverage. We stopped into the pavilion, the showcase pavilion. It's a great spot for a nice drink. I did have a couple other things that we've already covered for eating. So overall, we had a wonderful evening. The little man had a great time running around, which he desperately needed. So all in all, we had a good day with Animal Kingdom and ending at Epcot. So cheers to everyone. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification to be notified when I release new content. And with that being said, you guys, cheers and have a great night.